Ever wonder how South Africa went from having some of the cheapest, most reliable electricity to load shedding being part of our daily life? The story of Eskom isn't just about power cuts. It's about how something that worked really well slowly broke down over decades. Let's rewind. Hello guys, my name is Princy Mtombeni Umaduma, founder of Africa 4 Nuclear. Back in 1923, Eskom wasn't even called Eskom yet. It was called Eskom with C, Electricity Supply Commission. It was founded by the government after big industry like mining companies, railways, etc. complained that they couldn't get reliable, affordable power. Guess who pushed for it? A guy called Hendrik van der Bijl. He was an engineer and industrialist. He had this big vision that electricity should serve the country, not profit shareholders. So Eskom was literally designed to be a non-profit public utility. It would cover its cost, expand infrastructure, but not extract profits. And it worked. By 1960s, Eskom had built huge coal-fired power stations across the country. Komati, Duva, Matla, Majuba, etc. And one big exception, Koeberg Nuclear Power Plant in Cape Town, came online in 1984. Electricity was cheap. South Africa industrialized fast. Mining, manufacturing, infrastructure, all fueled by abundant, reliable power. By 1980s, South Africa had some of the cheapest electricity in the world. Post-1994, Eskom scaled up electrification dramatically. In 1993, it had over 300,000 new connections. By 1997, roughly over 3 million people were electrified. That's a huge growth in demand. Entirely new households that apartheid had ignored. But the system was already strained. In the late 90s, under President Thabo Mbeki, Eskom warned the capacity was running out. The cabinet said, nope, no new state built. Private sector will do it. But that never happened. Eskom's plea for more generation capacity was denied. In 2001, Eskom got corporatized. Taxes, dividends, debt, from public service to profit obligation. Maintenance squeezed, build programs delayed. The system shifted from serve the public to serve the balance sheet. By the way, this shift wasn't accidental. It followed the World Bank and IMF advice, pushing market models for public services. Then in 2007, yapiki load shedding. Remember, no new capacity since the 80s. Demand up, supply stagnant, old plants wearing out. Then what's the fix? Well, mega coal stations, Medupi and Kusile. They were both launched in the mid-2000s, still under President Thabo Mbeki's administration, as part of the plan to add more generation. But as construction dragged on, with delays, cost overruns, corruption challenges, much of the work and procurement happened under Ubaba Zuma's presidency. These projects were meant to solve the capacity problem, but instead, they became some of South Africa's most expensive mistakes. Faulty designs, corruption scandals, delays for years. Today, Eskom debts sit around 400 billion rand. That's after major government bailouts. Yes, they've added generation, but plants are still unreliable. Breakdowns are weekly and demand still outpaces supply. So Eskom worked when it focused on public service, kept up infrastructure, and built capacity to match demand. It started to fail when corporatized, capacity stalled, corruption challenges, and demand exploded without new power stations. So South Africa's power problems isn't energy transition. It's political, historical, and failing to invest in new generation when growth required it. Maybe Eskom should go back to its original mandate. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments section. Thank you for watching.